Thank you for visiting the CoinSeries channel again. Financial records, including audited financial statements for 2022 and 2023 and contracts governing the institutional sales of XRP, have been ordered by a judge to be turned over by Ripple. For Gary Gensler, this is the final victory in a court case. In addition, the court had already decided that these deals with institutions were security offers, therefore they had to be registered for them to be stopped. This is also quite significant. Until we know the result, all we can do is wait. Obviously, the SEC has requested that the judge examine these records to ascertain Ripple's suitable sentence. My understanding is that they are implying that Ripple's financial situation could play a role in this decision-making process. Their investigation into Ripple's financial dealings following the complaint suggests they are plotting to undermine the company's operations. Here's what Bill says, according to the legal representative. Although customers are going to be pivotal during the appeal or remedy phases, I don't think the message is getting across on the sales to on-demand liquidity issue. He continues by claiming that the SEC is trying to kill Ripple's on-demand liquidity by making it unprofitable. This would severely hamper their operations and make it hard for them to function. He thinks this is the driving force for the trend toward MLM and stable currencies. Consequently, they might need to re-evaluate their approach altogether. Though I've witnessed personally as an XRP investor how Ripple can decentralize a lot of their operations by completing all of their transactions directly on the XRP ledger, it could be a challenge for the company. You never know when it might be really impulsive. Given the token's intended use case, the transmission of payments, on-demand liquidity appeared to be a reasonable match at first. Also, the sale and purchase of securities on the secondary market would presumably not be included in the judge's ruling, would it? The problem is beyond my comprehension. To my surprise, it appears that on-demand liquidity, rather than secondary markets, is where most XRP purchases are taking place. Graham Money quickly sold the XRP into the market, according to the financial documentation that Ripple submitted as part of their contractual obligations to send payments. It is my expectation that the SEC will seek a court order barring the action in question when confronted with a case such as that. They can only buy on one market and sell on the other, therefore I don't know if on-demand liquidity will work right now because of liquidity limits, to the point where their prices are sufficiently comparable. In my opinion, Ripple has to step in and give customers additional money and a guaranteed rate frequently to stop losses and similar problems. There would be a setback to the long-term goals of expanding liquidity, volume, and the ability to process all these payments if Ripple and their capability to do so were to be removed off the platform. Running the platform at the time would be untenable. In my understanding, much of that activity is occurring in foreign nations. Is the SEC able to take action against these sales and their transactions? I seriously question it. Nonetheless, they will surely try to get it back under U.S. jurisdiction if they can. A decision is likely from the court soon. That it will have an effect on how a company runs is hardly a minor one. Worldwide, they are among the top crypto businesses, and they control the XRP ecosystem. Good luck to them as they pursue their goal. On the other hand, XRP was the meat and potatoes of the matter, and the SEC simply could not afford a loss on this front, having its status as a commodity rather than a security formally recognized, and no matter what happens, it will still be a tremendous victory for the whole cryptocurrency community, including Polkadot, Ripple, Ethereum, and Cardano. Gary Gensler is the only one who always comes out on top. Regardless, it should be an interesting process, and perhaps they will be more transparent by making available versions of some of the documents they submit to the court. I am completely unaware of their intentions. If the court approves the release of Apple's financial records, we can peek behind the scenes and examine the parts that pertain to this case. This will also make us more ready for it. Feel free to express your opinions in the space provided. Subscribing and like is always appreciated. Coming up shortly, farewell.